And well, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another little stream I got going on here. This is LC Muscles. I'm just gonna go live for about 30 minutes or so. Just gonna give my thoughts to the week in general and the Steelers bye week. Before I get into the Steelers bye week, though, there was no hate week this week just because we're on a bye. Let's be honest. I was not going to make a video. And you make it a little preview of what I'm going to be talking about for my hate week. Upcoming this week, we have the Cleveland Clowns this week. The only TTC member of the Browns that I know of is Rudy G. So I will be addressing him this video as well because there aren't any other TTC members that are Browns fans anymore. Crazy Dog's not TTC anymore. So how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good. Just got done a nice dinner and now I'm just able to relax. I've had a long weekend. I've had a very long week. Just been working my ass off all week. Had a lot of games to work this week. What's up, Eric Kapoor? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. Before I get into my Steelers bye week thoughts, I'm just going to go over this week in general, just because the quality of football for this week has been some of the absolute worst I have ever seen since I've been watching football 17 years. This is probably the worst week of NFL football I've seen in 17 years. Like, this week was fucking atrocious across the board. Not only was the Thursday night game fucking pathetic and not even memorable at all. You've had some games that were blowouts. You had games that pretty much did not live up to expectations at all. Yeah, I'm tired. I've had a long ass week. So the good thing is I'm going to relax now. The teams that were supposed to win pretty much won except for one of them, which is the fucking Baltimore Ravens. And yet they clown us. They clowned fucking us for losing the Bengals in week 3. Well, how the fuck does it feel now, rat fucks? Alexander. Great. What's up, Alex? Kevin Rios. Am I watching the World Series? Yes, I am. It will be on Tuesday. I'll actually do a World Series preview, maybe on Painted Game Pick'ems, just because I may preview the rest of the games. But realistically, actually, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to do it right now. World Series prediction. I'm going to have Atlanta Braves in 7 games. I think they win in 7 games. I think they win. I just think they have too much momentum right now, and I think that they're going to win. I think the Dusty Baker curse is going to continue because whenever Dusty Baker gets to the World Series, he does not do well. Or when he gets into the postseason, he doesn't do well. He got to the World Series this year, but he has not won a World Series. I don't think he's won a. I think he's only won one World Series, but this is his first World Series in a while. I know he was part of that Cubs team that was close to getting it in 2003. Dusty Baker. Let's see. Yeah, he's a he only won one World Series, but he was a player in 1981 for the Dodgers. He has not won as a manager. So he's won manager of the year, but he's never been a World Series champion in regards to being a manager. Braves in 5, Braves in 6. I don't see that they're going to win 5 or 6. I think this series is going to go down to 7. I think the Braves do what the Nationals did in Houston a few years ago, and that is win in Houston to win the World Series. Yeah. But getting back to the fucking Ratbirds, though. How the fucking Ravens let the goddamn fucking Bengals destroy you guys in your home stadium 41-17. Oh my God, that was absolutely pathetic. It is unbelievably pathetic. Like, how the hell did you let that happen? The Braves have never lost at home this season. That's a good fact to know. I think the Astros will probably clinch the first couple of games. I think they'll probably clinch. I think the Braves will clinch one. I think they're going to split the series 1-1. Braves win 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. Houston wins in Houston for game 6, and then game 7 all comes down to that game 7. Yeah, he did. He lost the 7 games in the Angels. That's right. That is right, Kevin Rios. But Baltimore, let's be honest here. You guys looked absolutely awful today. I caught a little bit the second half of the game. I was working a tournament, so I caught part of the rate. I caught part of the highlights of the first half, and then the second half. Bengals completely outscored you guys. The Ravens looked horrible on defense. Like, you guys looked awful. You thought we thought we looked bad against the Bengals. You guys looked even worse. Like 41 motherfucking points against you guys at your home stadium. And now you got the bye week before playing the Vikings in a few weeks. Man, oh man, oh man. My God. That was pathetic. Yeah, I'll talk about the other games in a second, but Baltimore getting absolutely killed. The other game where 8 Camel Toes, I know, is fucking pissed, was the Giants absolutely crushing the fucking Panthers 25-3. 8 Camel Toes being pissed. The Panthers and the Broncos both start off 3-0, and now they've lost 4 in a row. That's insane. Because that Browns-Broncos game was horrible to watch. That was absolutely pathetic. Keenum just looked okay. D'Ernest Johnson was the star of the game. If it didn't have D'Ernest Johnson, the Broncos would have won. Let's be honest here. And now you guys got to play the Steelers next week. Let's be honest here. Without Baker Mayfield, you guys look even worse. Like, the passing game looks ineffective. The offense is a running-only offense, let's be honest here. And the Steelers do decent at stopping the run, but we got to play a full 4 quarters against the Browns. And we got you guys. You will not have a Case Baker this week. He's going to be out at least another 3-4 games at least because of that shoulder injury. And Ravens red zone. Oh, God. He's got to pay up a bet to Dashy. I fucking love it, man. Let's be honest. Both the Ravens and the fucking Chiefs looked awful. And they were projected to be the top 2 seeds of the AFC this year. That's what a lot of people were predicting. And they both look absolutely awful. At least the Ravens can still rebound. They got a bye week coming up. But Kansas City, your time's over. Your time is over. I'm just calling right now. Kansas City Chiefs are done. They're done. This year's over for them. It's a fucking wrap. It is a fucking wrap. This season is fucking over. I'm saying it right now. The Dolphins have a better chance of winning games right now than the Chiefs do. With the Dolphins even have a better defense than the Chiefs do. So let's get this straight, Chiefs fans. Your defense is beyond the worst in the league. It is by far the worst. It was worse than Dallas's last year's defense. And now you got to come home. You're probably not going to have Mahomes for at least a week because of that concussion he suffered at the end of the game. There was a concussion. It looked really bad. I hope Mahomes gets better. But let's be honest, he's not coming back this next game against the Giants on Monday Night Football. You guys might even lose. If Giants put out 25 against the Panthers, imagine what they're going to fucking do to your goddamn terrible defense. Your defense looks absolutely awful. The Chiefs completely picked apart today by Tennessee. Everyone has figured out the Chiefs at this point. You fall to 3-5, you're screwed. Let's be honest, you're fucking screwed. Because who do you got after the Giants? You got the Packers and the Raiders and the Cowboys. So mark those 3 games off all as fucking L's right now. I'm calling it. All 3 games are fucking L's. And I was so glad I took the Titans this week, my pick 'em. I am so glad I am. He's not going to start, though. Sorry, Dashy. He's not going to start. That concussion looked bad. He looked completely out of it. There's no way he's going to clear protocol for the time for Monday night. And you have to rely on Chad fucking Henne. Oh, my God, dude. So, yeah, mark the next 3 games in a row before their bye week as fucking L's. If they can't beat the fucking Giants. They're still going to lose those 3 games, but if they beat the Giants, then they'll be 4-7 going the bye week. Ravens were embarrassing, Jack. They were absolutely embarrassing. I got to say that they were fucking terrible throughout the whole board. What the hell happened? Not scoring in the entire second half against the fucking Bengals. You didn't score. Actually, no, you scored 7 points. You pretty much from that third quarter. Let me see if I can pull up the score thing. Yeah, you scored to make it 13-17. After that 13-17 game, you allowed only 28 straight points. Yeah, 28 straight points. You allowed 28 straight points after making a 7-13 game. Yeah, Green Bay and Washington was fucking disappointing. That was a terrible game to watch. Like, I saw part of the games. Browns-Broncos was terrible. Chiefs-Titans was a blowout. Falcons-Dolphins were competitive, but still both those teams are fucking trash. Jets-Patriots was a fucking blowout. 54-13. Absolutely terrible. Panthers and Giants. Meet the Mets is happy, but definitely not camel toes. The 4 o'clock games weren't that much better, to be honest with you. Raider Ben, no, you did get the win. 2-0 under your new head, under your Nick Sirianni. Not Sirianni. I'm trying to remember this guy's name. Rick something. The new Raiders coach. Yeah, he's 2-0 since taking over he's 2-0 since taking over for John Gruden. And now they get a bye week. So Ravens and Raiders are byes right now for next week, which is good. And it sucks this week only had 13 games this week in total. It's really bad because only have 2 games. You only have 13 games this week. It's absolutely brutal. I didn't really watch football. The Bengals actually look competitive this year. They're now the AFC North, the best team in the AFC North. They're right now the best. And who would have thought it going into the season that the Bengals would be this good? The reason why they're so good, though, let's be honest, it's been their defense. Their defense has completely turned around. And I think I know the reason why they gotten so good on defense. Because of one player and one player alone. Trey Hendrickson. That probably has been the best signing in the AFC North this entire year, is Trey Hendrickson to the Bengals. That's probably my pick for probably right now the company. He's been so damn good for the Bengals. He's been absolutely incredible. Trey Hendrickson is an absolute monster. This guy has gotten a ton of sacks this year. He's at 6.5 sacks going into this week, and the Bengals are fucking legit. Let's be honest here. They're fucking legit. They're a legit team. They got to play, and they play the fucking Jets next week. So mark that off as a fucking win. Then they play the Browns. Mark that off as a win. So they're going to be 7-2 going into the bye week, which is absolutely insane. Jamar Chase looks like he is rookie of the year. Joe Burrow looks like he's a threat. Bengals look fucking good. Raiders beat the Eagles, though. The Eagles are a dumpster fire. I'm sorry. Even though Jalen Hurts is great at fucking scoring points, the majority of the time it's in garbage time. Because literally, they're up 33. They were up 30 to freaking 7. And then the Eagles end up scoring majority of their points in that fourth quarter. All in garbage time. Lions and Rams was a competitive game, but still the Rams had an off game. Lions played really well. I'll give the Lions that. They played better than the majority of the teams that showed up today. They played better than the fucking Chiefs, better than the Jets, better than the fucking Ravens. Yes, I will say it. They played better than the fucking Ravens. They played better than the Panthers. They played better than the fucking Dolphins. Actually, a little better than Washington, Denver, Cleveland. They play better than a lot of those teams. It's going to be a matter of time before Detroit gets a win. I think Detroit may win next week. Call me fucking crazy. I think Detroit wins next. I think Detroit might win next week. I think Detroit has legitimately a good shot at winning next week. If you could make a game out of the Rams, almost beating them in Los Angeles, this team is due for a fucking win. And they got some good pieces. Jared Goff looks good. Penei Sewell still looks like a stud at offensive tackle. He's going to give me an offensive tackle stud as well. Zach Wilson looks awful. Yeah, he may be the worst pick in this draft class. But the problem is the Jets are fucking rebuilding this year. And they know that. Zach Wilson, give him time. It's just a rebuilding team. Texans and Cardinals. Oh my god, what a fucking shit game this was. Kyler, are you bigger than a fifth grader? Murray absolutely dominated the Texans today. Even though they had a rocky start in that first, they didn't do anything the first quarter. The second quarter, the third quarter, they really light up. Texans. No, I think the Jets played better than the Texans, to be honest with you, because the Texans look fucking trash. They might have injured his PCL for Zach Wilson. Oh, they're even fucked even worse. Who's their fucking backup for the Jets? Oh my god. Who the hell is the backup for the Jets? Mike White? God, that looks terrible. God, that's bad. Mike White. Oh my god. That's probably one of the most generic names you could think of. Fortunately, a lot of people are going to glow about how great Wack Jones is and start comparing him to Brady. Yeah, no. He's still... Mac Jones still has a long way to go, dude. Mac Jones, they play the fucking Jets. Let the Patriots actually play our real opponent. They've lost to real opponents this year. They've beaten the Jets twice and beat the fucking Texans. Actually beat a legit fucking team. Then I'll be impressed. They're playing the Chargers next week in Los Angeles. They're probably going to fucking get killed. Yeah, Jets can put up 54 against the fucking Jets. But when you only have 3 wins this year, 2 of them are against the Jets, I'm really not impressed with Mac Jones yet. I'm not impressed with him yet. Bears, Buccaneers, less said about it, the better. It just makes me feel good going into week 9 when the Steelers play the Bears on Monday Night Football. I'm excited to see Judah Tribe cry like a fucking baby when his fucking Bears get killed by my Steelers on week 9. Bears are going to lose next week because I'm hoping A-Bomb comes back next week for Hate Week because 49ers Bears is next week. And that would be a fun fucking hate week. And I want A-Bomb to come in and have a good time with that. Even though the Niners and Colts are playing right now, it's about to kick off. I'm really not even going to give shit about this game. It looks like a terrible Sunday night game. And people were saying Steelers-Seahawks last night. I mean, last week was a bad Sunday night game. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Look how bad this game is going to be. Colts-Niners? Who the hell wants to see Colts and Niners in the Sunday night football game? The Colts aren't that good. Niners are disappointing, but they still have a long way to go. I will mention about the Texans, but it's funny as shit. Did you know the Texans have been outscored since that second game, like since week 3 on to now, the past 5 games? They've been outscored 125-39. Let me repeat that. 125-39. Well, Dashy, they can't flex early Sunday games. They can only do it after week 11. That's the problem. They can only do it after week 11. They can't flex early games, unfortunately. So it's going to be a while before they start flexing games. They can only flex after week 11. They can't, like the first 10 weeks of the season's locked in for Sunday night games. And Monday night games are even locked in first 10 weeks of the season. Like Monday night games are completely locked in because they can't change the schedule around. Thursday night games are locked in. Sunday night games are only able to transition and get flex after week 11. From week 11 onward, I'm sorry. So with the amount of blowouts this game's barely any competitive games. There was maybe two to 3 competitive games all fucking week. Like this week is probably one of the fucking worst I have ever seen. It's absolutely pathetic. It's embarrassing. My God, this week has just been so bad. So unbelievably bad. But the good thing is that this week can't get any worse, can it? You have Saints Seahawks on Monday Night Football, and you have Saints Seahawks on Monday Night Football. Then you have Colts Niners tonight. At least it'll be interesting to say the least with it'll be interesting to see with how this game goes tonight. And then the World Series starts Tuesday, which I'm excited for. It should be a lot of fun. that's pretty much all I want to go to. But this may be the worst fucking week this is probably the worst week I've ever seen in my entire 17-year football watching career. I have not seen football this bad in my life. And this was a terrible week. This was beyond bad. I stopped watching the Bears Bucks game after the first quarter. Like, it was fucking over. I will say week 8 does look promising. Week 8 does look promising, especially with that freaking great fucking Thursday night game. And people are saying Thursday night games usually suck. Are you kidding me? This game looks fucking incredible. Cardinals, not Packers, on Thursday night looks so good. It looks so unbelievably good. It looks absolutely amazing. This could be one of the games of the year. Cardinals are an early favorite in this game, 3.5 points. Hey, David, how are you doing, buddy? Cardinals are the early favorite, but let's go over some of the games next week. There is Steelers Browns next week. Rudy G, I'm going to address you right now, buddy. Without Baker Mayfield, their team doesn't look that fucking good, buddy. Let's be realistic here. They look awful without Baker Mayfield. And Baker's not even that good to begin with. And you think Case Keenum can beat the Steelers? Good fucking luck, dude. Odell Beckham looks inconsistent. Jarvis Landry didn't have that good of a game against the Broncos. Like, you're a running team, and if you're going to run and then only throw maybe like 25 times a game, it looks so bad for you guys. I'm sorry. You may have been able to beat... Oh, yeah, Rusty Lake. I forgot about Rusty Lake. Rudy G and Rusty Lake. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen much of Rusty Lake around here, though, as much. But maybe I'll address Rusty Lake, though, Dashy. Don't worry. I'll address Rusty Lake, too. Don't worry. My hate week is coming up. It will be out Thursday. That I know for sure. It's probably going to be out 6 o'clock Thursday. I probably would say 6 o'clock Thursday. It will release. It should be a good video. I'm excited for it. I'm going to start the process of it on Tuesday. I'm going to probably record, maybe just finish up with the last bit of touches on Wednesday. Then it should be out by Thursday. Because Pain Game Pick'ems will be back. Episode 8 will be on Wednesday night. It will also be going on during the World Series game, which I'm still excited to see. But getting back into the other games for week 8, you have Panthers, Falcons. That's a fucking coin flip of the game of the week right there. Dolphins, Bills, one of my 3 early teams guaranteed to lose. Niners, Bears looks fucking terrible. Eagles, Lions looks like another dumpster fire game. Titans, Colts. Titans fucking blow out the Colts easily. Bengals, Jets. Bengals crush the Jets easily. Rams, Texans is my Stone Cold Lock Century of the week next week. Let's be honest. That's early Stone Cold Lock Century of the week. Yeah, it's going to be fucking terrible. Patriots, Chargers. Chargers going to blow out the Patriots. Jaguars, Seahawks. Seahawks should win, but the Jacksonville will probably make it competitive. Washington, Denver will be another fucking chance candidate for coin flip game of the week. Buccaneers, Saints could be pretty good. That looks like an interesting game. That is the I think that's the Fox game of the week. Yeah, it's the Fox game of the week next week. Because there's no CBS game of the week. I think CBS has I think either Steelers and Browns. I think, yeah, they do have Steelers and Browns as their game next week for the CBS game of the week. Broncos, Washington. Broncos need a fucking win. Washington needs to win too, but still both teams look pretty bad. Buccaneers, Saints looks pretty good. Cowboys, Vikings looks pretty good, to be honest with you, too. And Giants, Chiefs, it all depends if Patrick Mahomes is going to be playing, but I don't think he is, realistically. I don't think he's going to play. I think he's going to be out. So it looks like the Niners just scored. What's the score? Elijah Mitchell. Okay, Elijah Mitchell. Rush up the middle for a 14-yard touchdown. Really nothing on the receiving game. Elijah Mitchell already having a great start to the game, rushing 57 yards rushing already. And I like the Niner uniforms that they're wearing. They're wearing the 90s Niners uniform, like the 90s ones. Those are pretty cool. I like those Niners uniforms. But now getting into the Steelers bye week thoughts. This won't be too long, but I have some good points to it. So Steelers honestly are in a good spot, 3-3. I wish we were 4-2, but 3-3 is not a terrible spot. And the good thing is we got the Lions, Browns, Bears, and Lions next 3 weeks. We should win all those games. We should win. Browns game probably be the most competitive out of all of them. Detroit may be somewhat competitive, but Pittsburgh has always owned Detroit. I think the last time Detroit has beaten Pittsburgh was in that Thanksgiving game. I don't think the Lions have won since. Let me double check that fact. The Bears offense looks fucking anemic as hell. Let's see. Steelers versus Lions. Okay. Steelers versus Lions history. So, yep, the last time was 1998, and then the other last time before us. So, since 1966, the Steelers have only lost to the Lions twice. That's insane. Only lost to the Lions twice since 1966. That is unreal. So, yeah, we should win against that. The Bears are one we don't do well against historically, but this is a Bears team we could beat. Then we got a Sunday night game against the Chargers, which will be a damn good game. Then at Cincinnati as well. Those two will both be tough games. But I think we should be able to beat them out. Baltimore looks fucking terrible on defense. Their defense looks really bad. I think we should get the win. Minnesota will be competitive. Tennessee could be a very competitive game. Kansas City probably we should win, but Patrick Mahomes probably will not be in December form. But by then, I think the Chiefs will probably be out of the playoffs at this point because they'll have nothing left to play for. So I'm just going to say this right now, though. I think the Raiders and Chargers are going to probably be the top two teams in the AFC West. I think the Chiefs are pretty much done. Red Zone Bob has paid his bet. Let's go fucking watch that video, though. Once I'm done talking about the Steelers game, I'm gonna watch that video to end this video off. But so link it in the comments, Dashy, and I will link it in the live chat and I'll play it. So other than that, the Steelers, we do have some pieces we do think needs to work on, and the big things are this: we need to not drop the ball, and we need to make our tackles. We need to finish the fucking tackles. That's our two biggest things I think we need to do right now, going in the next week. So I think that the Steelers, we are a good team, and we definitely got a lot of good pieces, but I also think we should make a move at the trade deadline. I know this may sound crazy, but I think we should go after Allen Robinson from the Chicago Bears. I think this would probably be our best pick, that a wide receiver during the trade deadline, we can trade up with him, and it will not cost us much, and it'll help our receiver issues. We trade James Washington over and a 4th-round pick for Allen Robinson. I think that's a fair enough trade, and it gets Allen Robinson, a good wide receiver, to the Steelers. I think that's probably one of our best moves we can make. A lot of people saying we're going to trade away Joe Hayden for freaking Marcus Mariota. That's not fucking happening. Let's be honest. That ain't happening. And our losses, only 2 losses this year, were to 2 teams that are pretty good right now, the Bengals and the Raiders. Otherwise, we've beaten good teams. We beat the Bills. The Packers too are also 6-1. So we've pretty much only lost to teams right now that have pretty much a combined record of 16-5. And yet we're going to play teams that are a little bit easier now, but the Chargers are not anywhere near as good as everyone says they are. They're a good team, but I think that right now they're a little bit vulnerable. And the Steelers right now could make a run. I think we're going to make a run, and I think right now week 7 was the perfect time for this Steelers team to take a bye week. I wish it was a little later, but I think that this is a good chance that we're going to have a good bye week this week. This was a good bye week. We're getting a lot of guys healthy, and we are probably going to be getting back Zach Banner and Stephon Tuitt to help our offense and defensive line, which is going to really help as well, especially because Zach Banner will take over as the offensive tackle going into week 8, and then Stephon Tuitt will definitely be better as well, helping out our run defense, because Stephon Tuitt is one of our best run stoppers. And both of them are pretty much ready to go. They did have their bye week activities, like they're doing their work. And Zach Banner looks like he's ready to go to start. Stephon Tuitt's a little bit more of a questionable thing, but he looks like he's trending to playing. So I'm excited for that, to see them both on the field to start after the second half of the Steelers season. Our Steelers team, we don't have the most sacks right now, but we're also going to be playing better. We're going to be playing a little bit competition that's a little bit better for us. We're going to be playing teams like Cleveland, Chicago, Detroit, Los Angeles that have offensive lines that are middle of the pack to below on the bottom tier of offensive lines. So we're going to be in good shape. And I don't think I think we're going to get back to our totals. So yeah, I think we're in good shape, to be honest with you. I think we're in good shape. And the Steelers right now, we do have some things we need to work on. The biggest things are tackling and God damn it, and dropping passes is like the big thing. We cannot have drop passes, and we cannot have that. We cannot have missed tackles and drop balls. If we could do that, we're in good shape. I think we're in really good shape, though. So with that being said, there isn't too much I wanted to go over. But still, I think we're in good shape, though, going the rest of the way. Hold on, let me see something. So, yeah, let's go ahead now and watch that Ravens Red Zone bet payment. Or as Ravens Red Zone. Oh, God, here we go. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and watch this shit. All right, let me go ahead and share screen. And look at there it is. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and watch this shit. Ravens Red Zone. Let's just see you pay up your bet.
Ravens Red Zone here. Okay. So it doesn't look too good. Wasn't too good.
You think?
Broncos or the Bengals today were the better team. Their defense stood up. They played a lot better than I thought they would. I knew their offense was good. And yeah, I think Joe Burrow is the future, and he can do a good job. We'll see how long it lasts. We'll see if, they've been in first place before, and we've known what they've done before. But today, they are kings of the North, and they deserve to be. So I'm going to get this over with real quick. See, I got my magic, even sugar-free barbecue
Sugar-free barbecue sauce. Now that's
ready to go on my, well, actually not on my head, on my face. Sorry about that. I'm used to the egg bets. So let's get this done.
Don't worry, Red Zone. I'll have a bet paid for you.
Orioles shirt on me because I deserve to wear an Orioles shirt today because they played like the Orioles today.
Yeah, they did.
This thing is slow moving, so it may take its time. Here it comes. It's coming out. I'm going to make sure it's a lot of it right all over my face. You're going to love this, Dashy.
Yeah, Dashy.
You get drunk. Here it comes. Tastes pretty good, too. All right. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm just teasing. Oh, boy. Look. It was their day. They deserved to win. Like I said, defensively, they impressed me. A lot more. The offense, I was already impressed. But defensively, they shut down the Ravens. They did a good job of getting to Lamar. And I'll make my complaints about the Ravens on Thursday because we're going to do 2 streams on the bye week. One on Thursday, the other on Sunday. Well, I'll do a video to explain it more later. But for now, it's time for me to have barbecue in my face. Or maybe not. Or maybe so. Or...
shit.
Maybe so. Man, that hit. See? Hope you enjoyed all that. Tastes better on food than it does on me.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was well, thank you. Thank you for that lack of running game.
Yeah, it happens when you lose all your starting running backs and Le'Veon is that's what happens when Le'Veon's
Did an extra thing by
nothing.
acting like a savage. Because I'm in a mean little mood today. I'll be calmed down by Thursday or whenever. Well, enjoy this win, Badashy. This is Ravens Red Zone, and I am out.
Oh, Ravens Red Zone. You took up that bat, man. What's up, Bills Mafia, man? I know you're like me right now and Tiny Tim and all the other fans that are on bye week. We're enjoying our bye week. But Bills Mafia, I'm going to say this right now. Your Dolphins versus Bills is one of my locks. Like 3 teams guaranteed to lose next week. It's Dolphins, Bills, Ravens, Rams, and Texans. And then the other one I'm pretty sure I'm going to make. And 49ers just kicked a field goal, 9-0. Okay. Probably the only other game I might have is probably Bengals Jets, to be honest with you. Yeah, Bengals Jets will probably be my other one. So, and yet the Browns right now are 3.5 favorites, but that is with the assumption that Baker Mayfield plays, but he will not be playing. I am definitely sure of that because Case Keenum should not be a favorite against Big Ben. Let's be honest here. He shouldn't be. So that's really going to do it for me, guys. That's all I wanted to really get out in this video. Just get my thoughts for the Steelers on the bye week. We're in good shape. I think the Steelers are in definitely good shape. This was a good time for this Steeler team to get a bye and get some rest. And now we actually realistically have a fucking bye week. Thanks, Roger Goodell. We actually have a fucking bye week this week. And now we can use that to now be ready for the second half of the Steelers season, starting with Cleveland and Rusty Lake and Rudy G on Thursday. Be ready for the video, Rusty Lake and Rudy G. I'll be making sure I have a good hate week for you guys. I want to make this a little bit better than Seahawks hate week because still, I don't even know when the fuck Brandon Rodgers is still making his fucking hit crow video. I don't even know if he did or not. I realistically don't know if he did because I know Brandon Rodgers was still I don't even know if he did his crow video. Brandon Rodgers. Oh, there you go. He finally did. He streamed it a day ago. So literally, it took about almost a week. That's still. Yeah, Bills start with the Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins are going to freaking get killed by them. Let's be honest here. Dolphins are going to kill them. It is not even be close. It will not be close at all. So, with that being said, that is going to be it for me, guys. This is LC Muscles 20 here signing out. See you guys later. Stay awesome. Have a great Sunday night. It is pretty much near the end of my week, and unfortunately, I may just relax the rest of the night and then have to go into work tomorrow. It sucks, but I barely get some time off. But hey, maybe this week's will be a little bit easier. I'm hoping Friday. I know Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will definitely be a long part of it. But hey, I'll still have a lot of fun on Halloween weekend. So with that being said, this is Elsamosis 20 here signing out. See you guys later. Stay awesome and have a great day. Remember that the Ravens can't be division leaders if they lose to the fucking Bengals. Good night, everyone.